Hey, what is up everybody, Chuck here, and welcome to today's daily Pokemon Go video. We are going to be counting down the top 5 worst sightings of the week. The purpose of the series is to make you guys all feel a little bit better about your luck, because I know after watching the top 10 rarest sightings videos, it can get a little bit depressing, so here you go. Before we get into the top 5, I want to kick this one off with an honorable mention for Joey, and Joey stumbled across a horrible Snorlax. Not only is the CP bad, but it has 0% IVs. Poor little guy. But hey, at least you got a Snorlax. Quick reminder, you guys can send in your sightings on Twitter and Instagram. Links are below. On to the countdown. We're gonna kick this top 5 off with a sighting from Fro, and I have a really strange feeling that this is going to be exactly what the Fire and Ice type event is about to look like. Here it is, 9 Swinub. Yeah, that's 9 Swinub at one time, not a single other Pokemon, not even a Pidgey to be seen. But hold on, there's more. I think this one's a little bit worse. Let me know what you guys think. Sent in by Pete and Ashley. Yeah, that's 8 Magnemites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep. 8. I mean, Magneton's not completely useless, but come on, 8 of anything, that's gonna get a little bit annoying. I'm just waiting for the announcement that we're gonna have a lightning event, because it's gonna look like that. On to number 4. Now, in case you guys haven't realized yet, the purpose of this series is to help everybody laugh at everybody else's bad luck, because then it makes us feel better. We have a couple more of those right now. Joel has an absolutely terrible Pokemon collection. 2 Snorlaxes, an Alakazam, a Crobat, Aerodactyl, Lapras, Blastoise, all under 50 CP. Now that collection of Pokemon was terrible, terribly depressing, but Jonah's is even worse. A couple Heracross, Amistar, Kabutops, Porygon 2. Why would you evolve a Porygon into such a terrible Porygon 2? Jonah, what are you doing? Scyther, Venusaur, Nidoking, Lapras, a Wigglytuff, a Togetic, 2 terrible Wartortles. Why are you hoarding these awful Pokemon? But thank you guys for suffering for us anyways. We appreciate your pain, so thank you. Now, speaking of people who are suffering on our behalf, I'm not talking about Jesus, I'm talking about Adam. Now imagine finding one of the rarest Pokemon in the game, one of the rarest Pokemon in the game, and finding that it has the absolute worst CP in the game. Well, that happened to Adam. He found a 10 CP shiny Magikarp, and what is the absolute worst thing you can do, but also necessary? Waste 400 candies and evolve it so you have a shiny Gyarados. And that is what Adam did, and he turned his beautiful 10 CP Magikarp into a 43 CP Gyarados. Adam, I honestly probably would have done the same thing. I'm just glad I didn't catch a 10 CP shiny Magikarp. Adam, appreciate you sending that one in. Sorry you have such terrible luck, but you kind of had good luck to find one in the first place. Anyway, on to number 2. Now, I ranked these sightings in order of what would I be most disappointed to find in the wild if I was playing. But at number 2, imagine going to a park and finding that you have a Granbull and a Tyranitar waiting to be caught. Now, Nicholas is not level 3. He's level 31, and his Granbull was 33 CP, but wait, it gets way worse. His Tyranitar, the worst it can be, 49 CP. Nicholas, enjoy spending every last one of those 130 Larvitar candy, because you're gonna need it. On to number 1. We've covered basically everything. Terrible shiny Magikarps, terrible Togetics, terrible Tyranitars. That leaves the rarest Pokemon in the game. Now, before we show you number 1, what I want every single one of you guys to do is to go below, leave a comment letting me know what you think the absolute worst thing that could happen in Pokemon Go is. Besides, like, accidentally transferring every single Pokemon you've ever caught, leave me a realistic one. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds, so go ahead. I just burned my mouth. And I've got a feeling that I'm about to read everybody's minds, because we have 2 people who suffered the worst of the worst in Pokemon Go. First up, from Fleece, he had a 535 CP Unown runaway, and that I could not imagine, especially if it was your first Unown, to have your first one run away, knowing that you may never see one again would just be horrible. But it also happened to Pat. He had a 527 CP Unown runaway as well, but luckily for him, he was able to catch the Teddiursa right before that. So congratulations, Pat. You're the true winner. You know, Teddiursa is a great Pokemon, so congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for sending in your worst sightings. If you guys want to be featured in one of these videos, all you got to do is send me a picture on either Twitter or Instagram. Links are below this video. You should also give me a follow on both of those sites as well, because sometimes I'm funny. Most of the time I'm not, though, when people tell me to stop talking. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and you enjoy Pokemon Go, make sure to subscribe and turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload. YouTube's always broken, so just do it. I love you guys. Take it easy.